not too long ago, I received a call from a client, and they were definitely very upset. And they tried to reach me a couple of different ways. But, I usually am in video sessions back to back all day. But, I saw their call, and as soon as I could, I reached out to them, and they had just connected with their child's school and found out about some challenges that the child was having in school, and how the child was, not participating the way that she usually does. And, the parent was so distraught about it. Like, what happened? What is my child going through? And how am I not being there for them? How can I be there for them with whatever it is that they're going on? And they're too young to really tell me what's happening. And the family had been going through a lot of changes, and that makes a big difference for children and how they engage with their world. So we just talked for a while, and the parents just needed to talk about what they were feeling. We cried together, we laughed together, and then we talked about, well, what does this mean? What do all the changes our children are having to go through right now mean? And then how does it translate into how they engage with their world? And a big approach that I take in a lot of my sessions is perspective taking for the child, because I feel like it's just adults, we don't really know how to think like children anymore. It's not a skill that naturally stays with most people, because we have to learn to think as adults to navigate adult world. But then when you're getting right back to the basics of bonding and child interaction and where they're at, I feel like perspective taking is really helpful. And some of my families laugh at me because I'll just start talking like I'm the child and joking around. And, sometimes it's really funny, and sometimes it's a little more serious. Like, these are the emotions they're feeling right now, and this is the wall that they're up against. And I don't presume to know what a child is thinking, but to understand with my background how a child thinks at that age. Like, what are they able to work through on their own or not? So we did some of that during our phone call together, and and we talked for a while, and eventually, the parent had to go. Like, it wasn't even a scheduled session; they had something else they needed to be doing. But we came off the call, and we both, I think, felt better, and I was able to be there for that parent and work through what was going on with her child. And I think that was, sometimes that's the most important part of my role is to be there for parents when something happens and they can't process it on their own. They need someone there.